I'm Laura Martin from River Rock Mindfulness. This meditation on gratitude is offered in partnership with VIDA Coworking in Portland, Oregon. I'd like to start with a reading and we'll end with a poem and a practice that you can take with you. So this reading is from gratefulness.org, and that's a website that's built around the work of Benedictine monk, Brother David Stendal-Rast. He's pretty much devoted his life to the practice and cultivation of gratitude. And he says that there's two qualities that should be in our basic definition of gratitude. So the first one is appreciation, where you recognize that something's valuable to you and that it doesn't have anything to do with its monetary worth. The second quality he mentions is that gratitude is free, that it's gratis, that it's freely given to you. So that it's valuable to you, that's not got anything to do with money, and that it's freely given to you. Another expert on gratitude is Robert Emmons, and he's done a lot of scientific study on gratitude. He says that gratitude's two key components are, first, an affirmation of goodness. We affirm that there are good things in the world, gifts and benefits that we have received. And the second part, he says, is that we recognize that the sources of this goodness are outside of ourselves, that they come from other people. Other people have given us many gifts, big and small, to help us achieve the goodness in our lives. So finally, another author, Angeles Arian, she's written a book called Living in Gratitude. She says that gratitude is essentially the recognition of the unearned increments of value in one's experience, the unearned increments of value. She goes on to say that gratitude is a feeling that spontaneously emerges from within, but it's not just a feeling. It's not simply an emotional response. It's also a choice that we can make. We can choose to be grateful. We can cultivate gratitude. We can choose to be ungrateful and take our gifts and blessings for granted. So as a choice, gratitude is an attitude or a disposition. So that's, I think, really important as we venture into a brief practice on gratitude. So with this and any meditation, I would like you to know that you're the expert on your needs. And so if you prefer to lie down, sit, lean back in your chair, or sit upright, however is most comfortable for you, eyes open or closed, moving or still, whatever works for you, you're in charge. And if any of the guidance doesn't feel right for you, you're of course welcome to do what is best for you. My words are just suggestions. So we'll begin and end with a bell, and just allowing yourself to hear and follow the sound of the bell and let it bring you into this present moment. And as the sound of the bell fades, you might begin to notice any other sounds that are in the room where you are or outside the room. Just letting the sounds orient you, noticing how the sounds come and go, including the sounds of these words. Just letting any sounds flow through. Acknowledging that sounds happen in the present moment and can always serve to bring you back to right here and right now. You might also turn your attention to the sensations of the body, if that's comfortable for you. Perhaps noticing those places of contact where the body meets the floor, your chair or cushion. Allowing the body to be supported and feeling that connection ultimately to the earth, drawing energy, stability from the earth itself. Feeling a sense of rootedness and noticing how the sensations in the back, the shoulders, the arms, the neck and head, feeling the middle of the body, the torso, the heart. Just allowing the awareness to move throughout the body with a kind appreciation as best you can, just noticing what's here right now. It's maybe the first opportunity you've had to just stop, take a moment for yourself. So just congratulating yourself for making this time. You might also notice the breath, and if it's comfortable for you to allow the attention to rest wherever you happen to find the breath most vividly. You don't need to make the breath be any particular way. You might notice some breaths are longer or shorter, louder or quieter. Just finding the breath wherever it is for you. It may be helpful to place the hands either on the chest or the belly and feel the breath as it moves, letting the attention rest on this physical experience, keeping the mind very simple. Nothing else you need to do right now, no place else to be. Just taking care of yourself in this moment. And as we sit noticing the breath, it may be that you can notice some thoughts and emotions. This is perfectly fine. We're not trying to eradicate thought or fight against having thoughts or feelings. You can just notice what's emerging for you. No need to struggle with anything. And as we sit and notice, feel the breath, opening the senses to whatever's here. Breathing with a phrase that might serve to open our experience of gratitude. So on each out breath, you might silently repeat to yourself, "This is what is being given to me now." This is what is being given to me now. It's okay if you don't have a special feeling. It's okay if this is just a breathing practice for you and a place to rest the mind. This is what is being given to me now. It may be that you become aware of whatever is here for you, all of the efforts that have gone into you being exactly where you are. This is what is being given to me. You can notice the sensations in the body, perhaps considering what's working well in the body. We usually are habituated to notice what's wrong, but we might move our attention in the body, inquiring about what is going well, what aspect of health is being given right now. This is what is being given to me now. Considering whatever sensations, including sound or sight or smell or imagination, consciousness. This is what is being given to me now. Perhaps considering all of the beings that have brought the electricity that makes hearing this meditation possible, that makes light and heat possible. How many beings? This is what is being given to me now. If you are in the middle of your workday, how many beings have helped you become exactly who you are, have enabled you to offer what you have to offer? This is what is being given to me now. We can view all of the objects of our lives as gifts, all of the beings that we share our life with as gifts, and every ability that we have are gifts. This is what is being given to me now. It may be that as you sit and meditate on gratitude, you could even do a half smile. Sometimes our meditation can be a little bit effortful. Are there places in the body that can relax, let go? With your next exhale, smiling as if you were smelling a favorite flower, opening to gratitude. This is what is being given to me now. And this is a phrase that you can carry forward into the rest of your day, into the rest of your week. This is what is being given to me now. As we prepare to close this brief meditation, I'd like to share a poem by Arnaldo Garcia. It's called A Meditation on Breath. I breathe in rain. I breathe out green. I breathe in wind. I breathe out sky. I breathe in laughter. I breathe out happiness. I breathe in her. I breathe out poetry. I breathe in daughters and sons. I breathe out hope. I breathe in words. I breathe out mountains. I breathe in sage. I breathe out clarity. I breathe in dust. I breathe out the bones of my people. I breathe in oppression. I breathe out liberation. I breathe in fire. I breathe out clouds. I breathe in ink. I breathe out veins. I breathe in Buddha. I breathe out Mexican. So taking your time to just reconnect with the room and with the body. Feel free to reconnect with the phrase, or if you want to amend the phrase, this is what is being given to me. I encourage you to try it on, see how it fits. So thank you. Thanks for coming today. We'll see you next time.